Hola a todos y bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de Super Seducer 1, el último episodio de lo que es, la saga Super Seducer. Jugamos aquí en este canal absoluta y completamente sin censura Super Seducer 2, Super Seducer 3 y ahora llegamos acá con el Super Seductor 1, así que sin más preámbulos vamos hacia allá. Ahora realmente supongo que es el último capítulo, salvo que el juego nos sorprenda y nos ponga, un capítulo sorpresa después del capítulo 10. Pero todo parece indicar que este es el último episodio. Capítulo 10, primera cita, Kate. Lo hiciste muy bien al lograr salir con ella, pero todavía hay mucho por hacer. ¿Puedes encantarla lo suficientemente esta noche para que las cosas se vuelvan físicas? Objetivo, beso. Bien, vamos hacia allá. Empezar. Partimos ya así de la nada. Bien, voy a poner club con amigos porque me imagino que eso es lo peor de todo. Es como lo más funable por el hecho de que, si estoy con una cita con alguien, ¿por qué quiero llevar amigos? Así que vamos con el club de amigos.
In this case, it's not the ideal option, but in the case where the girl is maybe not ready to meet you one-on-one, inviting her out as a group could work. But in this case, you want to choose a different option.
Pero era lógicamente incorrecta esa opción. Bien. A ver, voy a ir por el bar 8 p.m. Creo que es como un horario correcto, o puede ser un poco más íntimo, conversar ahí, ¿cierto? En lugar de ir, por ejemplo, un café, como que no creo que tenga mucho tiempo, podría tener algo que hacer durante el día, tal vez trabajar, así que el bar 8 p.m. creo que podría estar bien.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is the best option.
Good to see you too.
Como debes de sentarte, en lados opuestos, lado a lado. Por supuesto que la opción correcta es lado a lado, gente. Si están en una cita es obvio lo que hay que hacer. Pero solo para efectos de... Espero que en serio esté mal y no me la deje como mala buena. Vamos con lados opuestos porque, por favor, que haya una interacción así, algo gracioso.
Take a seat.
Thanks.
Exacto, siéntate lo más alejado posible de mí.
No. You don't sit opposite. Reason is, you can't touch her up.
Exacto.
It makes it a bit harder. When you're sitting side by side, you get to kind of take a break, look around the room. If there's an awkward silence, it's not so awkward. And like I said before, you can touch her.
Sí, pero no de manera depravada, por favor. Bien, vamos con la correcta, que obviamente es lado a lado.
Come take a seat over here.
Thank you.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite each other on first dates and it gets really awkward because you've got that eye contact the whole time, you run out of stuff to say, it feels super uncomfortable, and the worst thing, you can't touch her up, right? So it's much better to sit side by side. So how have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual, and then did some work, but it's boring, right?
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's kind of psychological, serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it is very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex and the City or like Finding Nemo or something. It's quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
So you watch horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they make you think, and it's interesting.
But what if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about, how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
All right. What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
right.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my stuff.
You have to pack things
Yeah,
up.
pack up and then transport it all. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a stressful thing to do to move house.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Bien, ofrecerle ayuda para su muda entonces. Simpatiza. ¿Cómo simpatiza? Es como que, sí, es verdad, es muy pesado mudarse. Eso. Usarlo como pretexto para verificar sus músculos. Como, bueno, ya no se vislumbró un poco el degeneré que la idea de sentarse al lado y todo eso es para tocar. Entonces, para mí la opción correcta es la C. Sin embargo, podría ofrecer... No, ¿saben qué? La A no es, porque eso es algo que harían los amigos, y no queremos ser amigos. ¿Se entiende, cierto? Por cierto, ella dijo algo de que vio Seven, véanla, una buena película con Brad Pitt y si no me equivoco con Morgan Freeman. Y aprovecho el punto porque también mencionó a Saw, o El Juego del Miedo en español, que es una película estúpida, y ¿saben qué? Creo empatizar con eso. La primera es muy buena porque es algo novedoso, pero de ahí para adelante ya luego va como deformándose y pierde todo el sentido, como por ejemplo Destino Final. Siento que Destino Final es como para ver gore gratuito. Que claro, está bien, si quieren ver gore gratuito, bien, pero es como, Bien, vamos entonces, creo que vamos con usarlo como pretexto para verificar sus músculos. En el peor de los casos, esta va a ser la mala. Porque siento que estas dos podrían ser buenas, malas, así que no sé, prefiero ahí no arriesgarme. Así que vamos con usarlo como pretexto para verificar sus músculos.
I think the main thing you're going to need is some muscles. So let me check your biceps. Show me what you've got here. Flex it. Come on. See that Arnie move? It's kind of like a P, isn't it? Not much there.
No, it isn't. I'm strong.
Maybe. I remember I worked actually for a few days when I was a teenager as a removal guy. Carrying all the stuff.
Really? Did you like it?
It was very physical and actually I did. Yeah, I think it's good for fitness and stuff. So maybe you'll enjoy it, carrying stuff.
Hopefully I will.
Nice one. You didn't fall for the trap, which is to always offer loads of help to girls that you want to sleep with. You want to resist that as much as possible. And here you've turned it around and actually used it as a way to get a little bit physical and playful. Well done.
En otras palabras, cámbiate sola, yo quiero hacer otra cosa.
But what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course?
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like it very much.
What do you do there?
I do a lot of different things. Actually, the main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And I also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you want to
like
be able to do splits or
that's my goal.
Kick people in their heads. And stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting as well. And what about you? Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash. I always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things. But I don't get huge because I don't do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
that's good.
Just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, have good fitness and whatever.
That's good.
And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting.
Oh yeah? What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the first time I've ever read it. So.
You read it again? So
yeah, I like it very much.
One of your favorites?
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, Harry Potter and Da Vinci Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
Yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics, but I like reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything creative, or I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like it.
I was going to ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day. And I can't play any musical instrument as well. No,
even this xylophone thing or the...
Maybe.
Do you know this triangle, that one? You just...
can do that, I think, because that's easy. And the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Thank you.
Siempre hay un silencio incómodo cuando llega el mesero a dejar las cosas. ¿Por qué? Como que, ay, va a escuchar lo que estamos conversando y puede contarle a alguien. ¡Qué terrible! Bien, trata de llegar al fondo de cómo la hace sentir. Di que ella puede pintarte desnudo si quieres. Di que realmente no le entiendes al arte. Vamos con la que creo que es la correcta.
Painting is really interesting, actually. But
Yeah, it is.
but tell me, like, what does it give you? How do you feel?
Oh, it gives me a lot. In the first place, it helps you to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to express your emotions. And it's really interesting.
So it's not something, because I'm not a painter, right? So it's not something where, you know, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah, it is. It is, because I like to create something that may not even exist in the real world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists, if it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really like.
Very nice. So it's not, it's something that serves a purpose, like, emotionally for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. I'd love to see some of your paintings one day.
Oh, really? That would be lovely. I would be happy to show you something.
Marvelous. That's exactly what you want to do, because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings, and it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that. Let's not leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh, yes, I do.
What do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing, so I like that.
There, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for example.
Lebanon?
Yeah,
it's not dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things and, you know,
different cultures and whatever. But Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all these crowds, you're right.
And then Lebanon is probably not very touristy, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you like
can see the contrast.
different kinds of things, not always the same stuff in the same hotel and speak in, you know, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place,
Really?
Only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and the other English people are, oh no, you know, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, you know, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere and only meet locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or you can go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, I must be in the right place, not the tourist.
Yeah, maybe you're right, actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked,
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing. I really, really liked it.
Bien, muchas cosas que mencionar acá. En la respuesta anterior, donde dijimos que hablara de cómo se sentía respecto a todo lo que nos mencionó, eso igual es bueno porque puede funcionar siempre en todas cosas. Es como que si a la persona le apasiona, pregúntele por qué le apasiona y que se explaye más sobre eso y que pueda llegar al fondo de eso. Así puede manifestarse sobre las cosas que le gustan. Y así que ahí coincidimos con el degenerado. Muy buen consejo que nos dio ahí. Y lo segundo es que No sé si se han dado cuenta, pero siento que como que los diálogos están muy extensos comparados a las misiones, si es que podemos llamarlas así, anteriores. Siento que aquí el degenerado lo que intenta hacer es mostrarnos como una cita completa para que ustedes puedan ir identificando algunos patrones o ir viendo ahí cómo conversar o qué decir o cómo agarrarse de algún tema y poder desarrollarlo y así no se queden en silencio por mucho tiempo. Así que, bien, vean por el degenerado, que le gusta enseñar a la gente. A ver, difiere y di que no es tan buen lugar, impresiónala con el hecho de que has estado en el Caribe muchas veces, haz que siga hablando de las mejores partes del viaje. Aquí obviamente la correcta es la C porque se enlaza con lo que acabamos de mencionar, la pasión. Que hable de las mejores partes del viaje, qué fue lo que le apasionó del mismo. Difiere y di que no es tan bueno el lugar, podría ser, pero nuevamente para lo que queremos sacar el objetivo final, es como... no va por ahí. Impresionala con el hecho de que está en el Caribe muchas veces, tampoco va por ahí para lo que queremos. Nuevamente siento que la A y la B pueden ser buenas malas, así que vamos por la C.
Cuba, that's really interesting because it's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there, you know.
No internet yet.
Yeah. There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
Slow and stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I like having
different.
a break from the internet. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I liked it, but not all people can handle it. Can you?
No. Yeah, I can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time. But,
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
but tell me, like, what's the cool stuff about Cuba? What did you really like about it?
Everything. I just liked everything. The nature was amazing, very beautiful, and the
Trees,
people.
beaches.
Yeah, the main thing was actually the people, because they're very, very friendly and very different, and it was very peaceful there and safe, and everything was wonderful. Actually, yeah, you have to.
People are often the most important thing, yeah, because if they're rude or if there are too many tourists, then it just can destroy the holiday, right?
Sure.
But you said they're very, very friendly, so you felt good there.
Yeah, you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice.
Excelente. You know, holidays are something that bring out a lot of emotions, you know, just compared to her telling you about, I don't know, her day at work, compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore, and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment with you as she tells you about it. Plus, it's keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did, because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television and PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said?
Yeah.
You play often?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, really? I think games are just a waste of time. Don't you think so?
Me paro y me voy. Desnudo. A ver, sí, lo sé, tienes razón, voy a reducirlo. ¿Qué? Y supongo que tú no tienes nada que te quite el tiempo. Convéncela de que, de hecho, es realmente inteligente. Por supuesto que es absolutamente inteligente jugar videojuegos. El que discrepe de ello, que se pare y se vaya. Que se pare y se vaya. Se para y se va, desnudo. ¿Por qué desnudo? Porque esto es Super Seducer.
Well, look, I kind of get what you mean, because it's, you know, some people might say it's immature or something, but it's a little bit different nowadays because older people play, and even in this TV show, House of Cards, he's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny, but I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things, but specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So something that actually is not, I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, and you think, oh, that's good, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh.
And actually, I remember a few years ago I studied Chinese, and I would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
Yeah, it's
so it
tiring.
really helped me, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah, maybe.
It's not so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, growing flowers and flying around and stuff, yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
Brilliant. But do you know why this works? It's because women find it very attractive when a guy shows his intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool if you can persuade her to your point of view. So anytime you can do this, anytime you've got the facts at hand or a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's actually really attractive and sexy, so do it.
And what about you? Do you have any guilty pleasures? Watch some really dumb TV shows, like reality stuff or something?
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never watch TV actually.
Never?
Never. I don't like it.
You don't have a television?
Only movies. I have television, but only for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually, but I managed to give up. And
are you sure you're not going to start again?
No, now
if I had a cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up, so
that's
no
good.
More. And I think nothing else, basically. So what about you?
Actually, people are often surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
I've never smoked
Not once?
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Okay.
Strange, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
And in general, no, I think I'm quite, nothing too bad, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything that I shouldn't be addicted to. So, no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit, for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here. What are your bad habits? Like, what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so sometimes...
you can trust me.
No, I don't know. Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know. So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
That might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I arrive.
Don't tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before?
Always
You're
before.
Sure not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter. But if it matters, like a flight or a train or when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just sitting there and waiting.
If in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere, you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want.
I'll meet you there.
And I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
All right.
Bostece y pon tu brazo alrededor de ella, qué antiguo. Ya, retomando nuevamente el comentario, la respuesta anterior, ya que el degenerado nos dice, hey, respuesta correcta, y nos lanza toda ahí la conversación después, sin poder comentar lo que hicimos. Me gustó lo que dijo el degenerado. Era como que, no, mira, la verdad es que los juegos no son infantiles ni tontos, sino que lo que pasa es que para poder yo, en cuanto a lo que trabajo, despejarme y crear cosas, me pongo a jugar un videojuego y realmente no estoy 100% allí, sino que estoy jugando. Como ahora, no estoy 100% haciendo el video en YouTube, ni tampoco estoy grabando este video de un degenerado enseñando a tener citas con respuestas y gestos degenerados, sino que estoy creando ideas. Estoy siendo creativo. Muchas veces incluso no estoy jugando allí, sino que pongo un audiolibro, como por ejemplo Sun Tzu, El arte de la guerra, o 100 años de soledad, etc. Entonces, ¿vieron? ¿Se dieron cuenta? Y eso funciona para todo. Oye, ¿en serio te gusta salir a jugar tanto a la pelota, al fútbol con tus amigos todos los fines de semana? Bueno, sí, pero la verdad es que no es como lo que tú crees. Lo que pasa es que yo no estoy 100% en la cancha, sino que para lo que yo hago, para mi trabajo, necesito ponerme creativo. Y cuando estoy jugando al fútbol se me ocurren jugadas y eso activa mi parte creativa del cerebro. Y a veces cuando juego fútbol también escucho un audiolibro. Aplicable a todo tipo de situaciones. Obviamente ustedes la van adaptando por aquí o por allá. O bien, vamos con esta pregunta y respuesta. A, bosteza y pon tu brazo alrededor de ella. B, pon tu mano en su pierna. Leer la mano. ¿Qué? D, verifica su pulso. Y D, utiliza la rutina del adivinador del futuro egipcio para tocar su oreja. Ya. Creo que la correcta es la D porque creo, o tal vez estoy suponiendo, tal vez sea un efecto Mandela, de que en otro juego de Super Seducer hay algo como con el pulso, que es obviamente tocar la parte de adelante de la muñeca, ¿cierto? Suponiendo que ahí va a tomar el pulso y no lo va a tomar, no sé, por el ano, lo cual sería una respuesta mala también. Así que vamos con la B, pon tu mano en la pierna. Vamos a ver, degenerado, vamos.
I need to figure out a way to touch her now.
Sorry. Could you please remove that?
Remove this, my hand?
Uh-huh.
Why, too soon?
Yeah, didn't like it.
Alright, well, tell me when you're ready. Give me a sign. You can, I don't know, do this and this and this. It means you're ready or something, okay?
Okay, I will.
But don't leave it too long. That could have been cool, but you drew too much attention to it. So when you do touch her, it should be quite innocuous.
Dame una señal. Bien, verifica su pulso.
I need to figure out a way to touch her now. I'm drinking that wine and actually you seem quite nervous. Hope you don't mind me saying. Are you really nervous? Like, terrified?
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe you. Let me check. Your pulse is crazy.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, like you're skydiving or in
Really?
the
What do you mean?
boxing match or
Well,
something.
maybe.
Yeah, you must be super, super nervous. Look, check out mine.
I'm not.
You heard the phrase cool as a cucumber. Look, check it out. So nothing.
Actually.
Very slow. Chill.
Very slow.
It's alright to be nervous. You're on a big date. Yeah?
Yeah, actually. Don't think you're the reason. It's all wine.
Of course it's me.
Of course not.
Wine helps you
come
relax.
on.
But it's alright. It's alright. I don't mind. You know?
Really?
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
relax.
then. Okay.
We'll relax. You'll be more comfortable. But nervousness is kind of connected with excitement as well, so that's okay.
Okay.
This is a cool way to escalate. Nice one for choosing it. It's something I've used a lot in the past. It allows you to be playful and funny and make jokes about how nervous she is. So it's a good one.
And do you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I don't really like to drink.
Like us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no,
Cheers to
they
that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
You
smoking.
mean like shots and...
Yeah, all this.
Hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
You like dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you, yeah? So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table?
No, nothing like that, never.
You're controlled.
Yeah, I'm very,
Okay.
very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't
Yes, I
go
am.
to bars to meet men?
Really, I don't think it's a perfect place to meet someone nice.
What do you do then? Internet?
No, internet, I don't believe in that. I
Okay.
think that it's better just to live your life, to work and go to the parks, wherever you go, and then one day you will meet someone when it's time.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate?
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
You
I
haven't
am.
got secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something?
No.
Okay, and how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have relationships, split up into the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to do something, read and do more work. So I like it.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Amazing,
Don't you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh. Actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
Entonces el degenerado ahí se para y se va. Dice, yo soy igual. Comentarios respecto a la respuesta anterior. En un momento ya dijo algo así como que, ay, no quiero conocer a gente en bar, tampoco en internet, sino que voy por el parque, hago mi trabajo y a final de cuentas la vida me pondrá a alguien enfrente o algo así. Bien, ok. A mi parecer eso solo funciona con las mujeres. Si usted es mujer y está viendo este video, probablemente a ti te sirva. A los hombres, no. Los hombres tienen que ir ahí y buscar porque si no se van a quedar sin nada toda la vida. Es así, gente. Yo creo que es así. El hombre tiene que salir a buscar. Hay una cosa que lo acepten o no. Pero si se quedan ahí con la misma visión que decía ella, como no, voy a esperar que la vida me dé a alguien, voy a hacer mis cosas, no voy a buscar, simplemente esperaré que la vida me llene de mujeres, amor y qué sé yo, no va a pasar. Muévanse. Ok, haz una broma acerca... me pegué en la mano cuando dices... Sí, porque estoy sin cámara y todo, pero igual gesticulo mucho con las manos. Una estupidez. Haz una broma acerca de que solo necesitas de 3 a 5 minutos. Di que eso seguro significa que no has sido propiamente satisfecha en mucho tiempo. Simpatiza y desexualiza el momento. No desexualicemos el momento, porque igual es bueno que hayamos entrado a este tema, especialmente si es lo que queremos al final de cuentas en la cita, ¿cierto? Así que vamos con esta.
I see. So, and how long were you together?
About 5 months.
So you were together for that long, then you were single for a while. So am I right in assuming that you haven't been satisfied properly in a while?
Kind of.
All right. Well, that's all right. I'm not promising anything. Definitely not tonight because I have meetings tomorrow. But
oh, really?
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
If a girl puts it out there and she's already being sexual, then your response has to be to take it a little bit further, not too far, but definitely not to shy away from it. So it's the right option.
So yeah, when I'm single, I'm definitely on dates because it's the best chance to meet girls and see if anyone would be good for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
But what kind of qualities do you like in a man?
Oh, actually. Numerous qualities, yeah. But
Okay.
I think the most important are that he is honest and trustworthy.
Oh no. No, I'm joking.
It's not about you. Yeah, and also, of course, I would like someone very responsible and very manly, someone who can
manly,
handle...
like Arnold Schwarzenegger and shooting people and tattoos and...
I don't mean the appearance, I mean the inner world, right? The character and everything.
Like decisive and...
Yeah, really strong character.
Not a weakling and stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I like smart guys, obviously. That's very important.
Well, okay, cool. Sounds like you're talking about someone.
Are you? Really?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of girls I like?
I don't know, I can guess beautiful girls, probably.
I like blonde, brown eyes. I'm joking. No, of course, the physical appearance is important to start with, and then... No, I'm going to be honest, right? You said you like honest guys, so I'm not going to start lying immediately. So definitely physical appearance is important, and then after that, intelligence, curiosity, of course, honesty, like you said. And I like them to be actually quite different from me, so that they can tell me something different.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I like it too.
But as you know, we agree it's quite hard to find someone.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard.
A ver, pregúntale qué calificación obtendría en la escuela de beso. ¿Qué? Abaláncete sobre ella y sorpréndela con un beso. Besa una mejilla, luego otra y luego bésala. ¿Sabes qué hora es? Hora de un beso. Esa es la peor de todas. Dile que se ve como un cordero bebé y hazle cosquillas, después bésala. A ver, vamos con abalancete sobre ella, así como. O abalancete.
To kiss her.
Oh, whoa, what are you doing?
¡Qué agresivo!
He's gonna kiss you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not appropriate at all.
What do
God,
you
it's
mean?
terrible.
Because we're in
I
a
mean
bar?
what I mean. Just stop it. Just
Don't-
sit back.
Okay, chill. But what, you don't kiss men or what?
It's not your business.
I'm making it my business.
No, you're not.
I'm a businessman.
You're doing quite
This is
the
my
opposite.
business. Alright, don't worry about it. Okay?
Okay.
You won't be offended to your dying day, right? By
No,
this.
I don't know.
Alright, chill. We'll have some wine and, I won't pounce on you anymore.
Okay.
Never the right way to do it. When it comes to going for the kiss, remember smooth.
Bien, la otra que se ve terrible es hora del beso.
Oh my god, do you know what time it is?
No, it's the time.
Time to kiss.
Oh, really? No, I don't think so. I don't
No?
think it's time to kiss. No.
Okay.
No, stop it.
Alright. Too early?
Yeah, kind of. It's terrible and not appropriate.
Appropriate.
Yeah, don't think so.
Okay. But we don't say never, we just say too soon.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, yeah? Alright, don't worry about it, relax.
I'll try.
Talk about something else.
Okay.
That's not even a line that ever works.
Miren, es suficiente, no hay más que decir. Simplemente la frase no funciona. Besa una mejilla, luego la otra y luego bésala.
Wait a minute, come here a second.
Yeah.
Turn your face.
What's that? Oh.
Okay. Let me see that side. There we go, that's better.
Okay.
You've gone all red. Sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Let's try.
Okay.
Yes, well done. That's exactly the way to do it. Nice and smooth. Gets the kiss. Good work. Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar.
Terminó la partida perfecta, pero no fue partida perfecta esa.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite each other on first dates and it gets really awkward because you've got that eye contact the whole time.
Bien, creo que eso fue todo. ¡Oh! ¡Ahí está!
You made it. You got all the way to the end and completed all 10 levels. Now, there is an even better ending if you go through and you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it. As a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets in the making of it. Now, did you notice this, that there's a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on street and also first date. Did you notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actress Shanna Vincent. Something else in the game is that in the friend-to-girlfriend level, Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my friend. She's my friend since 2012, and so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going on to a design course. Finally, maybe most shocking is that the girl Kate is actually my wife of, about 6 months ago. So you didn't know that, and that's kind of like a silly little reward for you finishing the game. But if you want to go a little bit further and get the best possible ending, then I've got an even better surprise for you. So maybe go ahead and do that. But again, thank you so much for playing, and I hope you really loved the game.
Terminamos el juego y al final, video final fue el que acabamos de ver, ¿cierto? Extras. Quiero ver si el extra al menos trae subtítulos. Video final, pero la partida perfecta. ¿Hay dos? ¿What?
Congratulations, you made it.
No tiene subtítulos, tienes que agregarlo yo después en la edición del video. A ver, pero. Partida perfecta en cada nivel, más 50% de terminación. Ah, ya, lo que implicaría es que hay que explorar como el 68. Ay, faltarían 2, 3, 51, 53, 69, 55, 41. Hay que explorar como. Ya. Bueno, gente, lo dejamos hasta acá. Vamos a ver si grabamos. Y claro, Easter egg dijo al final. Claro, Kate es su esposa, su cónyuge. Bien, qué bonito. ¿Seguirán juntos? Ni idea. Pero bueno, lo dejamos hasta acá. No sé, gente, si hacer un video más. Podría ser, tal vez, no lo sé, de completar y sacar el video oculto del degenerado. Según entendí yo, hay que terminar una partida perfecta. Pero quiero ver cómo, por ejemplo, vemos cómo nos fue acá. Libro de consejos. En cuanto a al completado porcentaje. Porque creo que nos fue bien en todas. Y por ende nos faltaría solo desbloquear como el 50% de la exploración de, por ejemplo, esta y estas dos últimas. Igual sería rápido, no vamos a estar viendo todo el episodio, sino que me imagino que sería como investigar las opciones buenas correctas que no quisimos apretar. Pero como les dije, eso probablemente sea en un último video de Super Seducer. Si les gustó el video, recuerden suscribirse al canal, síganme en Twitter, síganme en Facebook, síganme en Instagram, síganme en todos lados y compartan el video con todos sus amigos para que así podamos ser todos muchos más. Que estén bien, nos vemos. Chao.